Man, it is so beautiful out here today. There is a small chance of rain, coastal showers around 10 a.m., which is 3.5 hours from now. It is 6:30 Sunday morning. I couldn't come out yesterday because we had to work. We had a ship come in that we had to unload. And, them guys did a real good job on that boat yesterday. Even though it was hot and muggy, and I think a couple of guys got sick, threw up, maybe a little dehydrated. The guys did a great job. So, a couple of friends asked me what it is that I fish for and what do I fish with. And, since it's good and quiet, out here this morning I figured I'd talk about it a little bit. Myself and my best friend Dwight, we go out every chance we can to fish, and our three main species of fish is trout, snook, and redfish. It's a little easier to attack the three fishing with Dwight because he has a boat and we're a lot more mobility is much more increasing than me in the kayak. Obviously, I'm not trying to take away from being in the kayak because kayaking is fun, it's cheap, and gets you anywhere you want to go. But in the kayak, my main species that I fish for out here in Tampa Bay for Bradenton out of Robinson Reserve is trout. Trout, it seems to be an area that I fish in pretty abundant. And sometimes a year they get pretty big and it's just fun to catch. Last time myself and my maintenance manager from work, Tony Barnett, went out and we caught 74 trout. Me and him both in just in our kayaks. Wasn't doing anything special, we just got in it that day. So I fish with three types of setups. I fish with a soft plastic jig. It's a mirror lure. It's a white body, split-tailed plastic jig. They come in all different sizes, but I fish a 4-inch white body split-tail mirror lure with a 1/8-inch red head on. I try not to go too much heavier than 1/8 of an inch because the ideal, at least in this area, is you want to keep the bait just over the top of the grass underwater. And if you get much heavier than 1/8 of an inch, it seems to bog down in that grass, and you're not as effective retrieving your lure and making it look realistic and lifelike. So I fish with that. I fish with a topwater plug, which is my favorite for this time of the morning, and I fish with a Super Snook Junior. Solid white seems to be the best, but I do have some luck on snook on the white and goldish brown color to it. And the snook, especially the snook feeding, it's a killer. You throw it out there, you're going to catch fish. But I like to fish with it this time of morning when it's calm, it's glassy before the sun comes up, because coming from Georgia, where I come from, where we do a lot of freshwater fishing, we grew up with that topwater strike, and there's nothing like getting a bite with a topwater plug. And then I fish with a popping cork setup. The popping cork, I know a lot of people call it the Yankee lure, that people buy from Walmart, and you always see them out here fishing. But I'm going to tell you, a popping cork, a true popping cork, is ideal for our type of fishing. Whether you got live bait on the hook or you got artificial lures. I like to fish with a artificial shrimp. I can't even think of the name of the shrimp now, but it's a new penny color. And that popping cork, the sinkers is underneath, so when you snatch back on it, and it snatches that signal up to the cork and makes a popping sound underwater. And what that does is imitates other fish striking bait, and it attracts fish. You know, and when I first heard that, I was like, yeah, whatever. But it's true. I mean, from experience, from using it over the years, that popping cork, when all else fails, you know, you can get some good bait, bites. I mean, and but then of course I also use it for live bait. You know, when I'm out in the kayak and things seem to die down and the fish will stop biting and it's getting hot or whatever. Always get to the shallower waters on the sand flats, throw a cast net, catch the live bait as much as I can, and then, you know, get out there. You know, usually if the fish are not really biting, you probably catch catfish more than anything. But some of my bigger trout, biggest trout I've ever caught, come off a live bait or a popping cork bait. My biggest redfish I ever caught, I mean, I know it's not humongous, but it's 38.5 inches in this kayak on a popping rig, popping cork. It was with artificial, with a new penny shrimp. And it was awesome. It really was. So hopefully today we'll get out and be able to catch some fish. Hopefully I get some good video for you. Today's gonna be a little different. I think we're going to commentate as much as possible. The weather is supposed to be nice. There is a chance of some rain around 10 a.m. But other than that, I think it's gonna be a beautiful, nice day. The wind's not supposed to blow that hard. Kind of like yesterday, just a nice easy breeze, which is perfect for being in the kayak. Guys, I'll see you out there. I'm all set up to go out to my area and do some fishing. Seeing some fish tailing over here. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's mullet or it's redfish, so I'm trying to be nice and easy. See if maybe I can, if it's a redfish, get one to bite. My rod, my reel didn't want to dang work this morning. You know, I broke a rod. So it's starting out to be a bad day already. But I got faith. The Lord's here with me. See, I see him right there. It could be mullet. Probably is mullet, but I didn't want to pass them up if there was a redfish out there. Oh, reel sounds terrible. But like I started telling you this morning, this is the 4-inch mirror lure, soft plastic bait with an 1/8 inch head on it. That's what I fish with, mostly. Top water. This is Super Snook Junior. This one's a solid white one, but I do have a bunch of variations of color. I know it's probably just mullet and I'm wasting my time here. I need to be getting out there fishing. But just in case it's not. Whatever it is, it's because I know the redfish are schooling right now. Got a lot of reports from friends saying they're seeing a lot of them. Well, I went right over the top of them that time. Yeah, it's got to be mullet. If it's redfish, Nick, they're not even looking at this. Oh, what I got? I got it on top. fish of the day. Looks like a trout. Maybe. Look at that. I wish I had it on video. I had 2 fish on that hook. Had that little thing and another fish. Alright, well, we switched over from topwater plug to a middle lure. I get a few hits on that topwater, but this really wasn't well, at least we know the trout's out here. Little bitty thing.